After Prometheus's constant acts of defiance against the gods, Zeus reached his boiling point. Seeking retribution, Zeus punished Prometheus, but chaining him to a colossal rock in the desolate wilderness, where he was forced to face the torment of a fearsome eagle, feasting on his regenerating liver every morning and every night. Zeus also planned to punish the mortals that Prometheus and his unsuspecting brother Epimetheus loved so much. To carry out his scheme, Zeus called upon Hephaestus, the skilled blacksmith of the gods. He ordered Hephaestus to create a being of exceptional beauty and charm, endowed with irresistible gifts from a few of the Olympian gods. Hephaestus, his skilled hands ablaze with the forge's fire, set to work with meticulous precision, crafting the most exquisite creation the world had ever seen. Each god contributed their unique gifts to this new being. Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, granted Pandora unparalleled beauty and grace, making her irresistible to all who beheld her. Athena, the goddess of wisdom and strategy, gifted Pandora with intelligence and cunning, endowing her with the ability to think critically and make wise decisions. Hermes, the messenger of the gods, bestowed upon Pandora the gift of eloquence and craftiness, making her persuasive and charming in her speech. Hera, the queen of the gods, provided Pandora with the gift of fertility and nurturing qualities, making her an embodiment of motherhood. Demeter, the goddess of agriculture and fertility, gave Pandora a connection to nature and an understanding of the cycles of life. Artemis, the goddess of the hunt and the moon, granted Pandora independence and a strong will. Apollo, the god of the sun, the arts, and prophecy, gifted Pandora with a love for the arts and an appreciation for beauty in all its forms. The result of their combined effort was Pandora, the first human woman with unparalleled charm, beauty, and allure. Zeus, with his scheming mind, had a secret motive behind Pandora's creation. He intended for her to become a tempting and irresistible presence, the instrument of divine punishment upon humanity. Once Pandora was ready, Zeus presented her to Prometheus's unsuspecting brother, Epimetheus. Prometheus, with his foresight and wisdom, sensed the deception in Zeus's gift. He cautioned his brother Epimetheus against accepting any offerings from the gods, especially Zeus, fearing that they carried hidden motives. Yet, beguiled by Pandora's enchanting allure, Epimetheus disregarded his brother's warnings and embraced her as his wife. He was captivated by her enchanting charm and fell deeply in love, unaware of the ominous fate that awaited. Unbeknownst to them, Zeus had planted the seed of curiosity in Pandora's heart, like an unquenchable flame that grew fiercer with each passing day. As Pandora and Epimetheus lived together in bliss, Zeus's plan began to unfold. He presented Pandora with a mysterious ornate box as a wedding gift. It was adorned with symbols of wonder and mystery. However, there was one condition. Zeus expressed to Pandora that this was a special gift, but told her never to open it. As Zeus expected, Pandora's curiosity gnawed at her heart like an insistent whisper. The temptation to unveil the secrets within the box grew stronger, but she continued to resist the urge to open the box. This box was no ordinary vessel. It contained both blessings and curses designed to shape the destiny of humanity. As time passed, their love flourished, and the days were filled with happiness. But Pandora's insatiable curiosity constantly gnawed at her heart. The mysterious box beckoned her, promising secrets and treasures beyond imagination. Despite her gifts of wisdom and intelligence, and her efforts to resist, the temptation grew irresistible. In a moment of weakness, unable to contain her curiosity any longer, Pandora succumbed to temptation. With trembling hands, she lifted the lid of the ornate box. As she lifted the lid, a hushed silence fell upon the world, and an aura of anticipation filled the air. From within the box, an unforgiving torrent of malevolent spirits and darkness erupted, and a cacophony of whispers and rustles emerged, like 1,000 unseen entities stirring to life. One by one, they materialized into malevolent spirits, each one an embodiment of human suffering. Disease, a wicked specter cloaked in shadows whose malevolent gaze unleashed plagues and ailments upon the world. Its touch spread fevers and chills, withering the once vibrant souls of mortals. Despair stepped forth, a haunting figure with hollow eyes that seemed to pierce through the very core of the human spirit. It whispered tales of sorrow and heartache, sowing seeds of hopelessness in the hearts of those it touched. Suffering, a cruel and relentless figure, followed closely behind, inflicting pain and torment upon the lives of mortals. Its relentless grip left scars that time could never heal, testing the strength and resilience of human souls. Hunger and thirst, bringing a relentless yearning that gnawed at the essence of human existence. Their insatiable appetite left mortals in a constant search for sustenance, an eternal hunger that seemed impossible to quench. Strife, a sinister figure cloaked in chaos, surged forth, inciting conflicts and wars amongst humanity. Its mere presence stirred animosity and discord, leaving nations divided and hearts torn asunder. Countless spirits were released, and with each one that escaped Pandora's box, a new facet of human suffering revealed itself. It was as if all the evils and hardships that had been hidden from the world now surged forth with a vengeance. In an instant, the world was engulfed in chaos. Suffering, illness, hardships, and sorrows spilled forth, afflicting humanity and shattering the peace they once knew. Pandora's heart sank in horror as she witnessed the consequences of her actions, realizing the gravity of her choice. Desperate to undo her mistake, Pandora tried to close the box, but it was too late. The evils had escaped, leaving humanity to endure their burdens. The world was plunged into darkness, and despair seemed to hold dominion over all. Yet amidst this shadowy orchestra of suffering, one spirit remained concealed, its presence lingering within the depths of the box like a slumbering ember. It was the spirit of hope, and as the other malevolent spirits wreaked havoc upon the world, it grew brighter and more resolute. This fragile and ethereal essence radiated a soft golden glow, a shimmering beacon that illuminated even the darkest corners of the box. Hope, the final entity that Pandora had unwittingly preserved, shimmered like a distant star in the midnight sky. Its gentle glow illuminated the darkness, offering a glimmer of comfort to those who faced despair. Hope seemed almost intangible, yet its presence was palpable, as if it possessed a life force of its own. It danced and swirled like a gentle breeze, defying the suffocating shadows that sought to engulf it. Though surrounded by despair and suffering, hope remained untouched, resolute, and undiminished. Amidst the suffering, those who grasped onto hope found solace, courage, and the determination to carry on, even when the weight of the world bore down upon them. As Pandora gazed upon the spirit of hope within the box, she felt a newfound sense of purpose. Though Pandora's curiosity had unleashed untold suffering upon humanity, the gods had not forsaken them entirely. For in the form of hope, they left a beacon of resilience and courage, a constant reminder that even in the bleakest of moments, there remained a chance for renewal and redemption. It was a reminder that even though her curiosity had unleashed miseries upon the world, there was still a glimmer of optimism and potential to heal the wound she had unwittingly caused. Zeus, despite his wrath and desire to punish, understood the importance of hope. He recognized that without the presence of hope, the burden of sorrows and hardships would have been too much for mortals to bear. It was a beacon of light amidst the shadows, a subtle act of compassion amidst the storm of punishment. It was a message to mortals that while life's journey might be fraught with suffering and challenges, the flame of hope would always flicker, guiding them towards the shores of brighter tomorrows. Pandora was burdened by the weight of her actions, and Prometheus was regretful of ignoring his brother's advice, stood together amidst the chaos, seeking solace in each other's embrace. They had learned the hard way about the consequences of curiosity, the significance of prudence, and the importance of standing together in the face of adversity. They discovered that hope was not just a distant dream, but a force that resided within them, igniting the flame of resilience in their hearts. In the aftermath, Pandora and Prometheus faced the daunting task of rebuilding their shattered world. The evils unleashed from the box posed relentless challenges, but with hope as their guide, they persisted. They found strength in their love and the determination to forge a brighter future. With time, the hardships began to wane, and the malevolent spirits slowly receded like the tide at dawn. The world found its footing once more, albeit scarred by the ordeal, and Pandora and Prometheus emerged as beacons of survival, carrying the legacy of hope in every step they took. Their love grew stronger, tempered by the trials they had faced together. They cherished each moment, knowing that life's joys were to be savored and cherished, and that the shadows of sorrow could be overcome with the light of hope. In their journey, Pandora and Prometheus became a symbol of the human spirit's indomitable strength. They taught others to cherish what they had, to embrace the beauty of life's imperfections, and to seek the silver lining in every cloud. Eventually, they would go on to raise a daughter, Pyrrha, whose importance shined just like her parents. Pyrrha would go on to help ensure the survival of humanity despite the overwhelming odds. And so their legacy lived on, inspiring future generations to embrace the wisdom of Prometheus, to tread cautiously amidst temptation, and to cherish the enduring light of hope that thrives even in the darkest of times. The tale of Pandora and her box of marvels and misfortunes stands as a timeless reminder of the human spirit's resilience and a cautionary tale about the consequences of unchecked curiosity and the unforeseen outcomes that can result from our actions. Pandora's story emphasizes the importance of prudence, restraint, the acceptance of responsibility for one's decisions, even in the face of temptation, and the eternal beacon of hope that guides us through life's most profound challenges. May we, like Pandora and Prometheus, find courage in the face of adversity, and may we carry their legacy of hope and wisdom forward through the ages.